What good, y'all? Geku here, and welcome to No, I'm Not Human. In this game, we live in an apocalyptic world where we have to decipher whether or not we are letting humans or visitors into our house. I'm not too sure the lore of this, so y'all can go ahead and explain that in the comments below. But if y'all good with that, y'all ready for that? Let's begin. Ooh, okay. Why is this kind of looking like, I think Chicago maybe? San Francisco? Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying home? All right, already off the rip. I actually really love and adore this style. I love how retro it kind of feels and how jittery it is. Oh my God, okay. We went to the beach. Someone's dead at the beach.
Oh, hell no.
Okay. So what I did hear about this game from Gamer Soul R, shout out him. Apparently it's really hot outside, climate change is insane in this universe, and you get third-degree burns even for just walking outside during the day. So what the freak is going on? Tucker, that's a visitor. Okay, it does look good. Oh, we just get into the game like that. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Sucker, same as it ever was. We're gonna go with fine. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It also said there are people coming up from underground. They're calling themselves visitors for whatever reasons. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Okay, I'm more so we already know what's going on in climate change. We're heading there anyways. Tell me about these visitors. Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. Sucker, now you're not worried that one is gonna come up behind you and take your back meat? My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Okay, I can look after myself. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Yeah, how are they doing? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Okay, that's good. At least you took precautionary measures, because, hey, great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. Sucker, why am I acting like I didn't see Corey Canton play this? Okay, look, I didn't watch the full thing, but I did see his two thumbnails, so that's what really intrigued me. And I heard there's 10 endings to this game as well, which definitely makes me more inclined to play it since I don't know all the endings. It gives me a new perspective. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. When did I invite him to stay with? Oh, because he literally said people start dying when they're alone. I'm stupid. Dang. So it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you will want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, I believe that says, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people that won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. True that. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do is try to survive and hope that this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. Nah, sucker, they gonna pull a Mandela catalog, have us thinking they're gonna help us, wait till we die and hang up the phone. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 555-635. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, no, that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Oh, hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your daddy's name? You forgot his name? Oh, wait. You're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. Ugh! I'm sorry, she's a little girl, but come on, dog. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Bye. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, you and your dad can go. I guess for now. Oh, sucker. Alright. Who's that? You're not coming in. You're not coming in, dog. You're at least Shaq's height. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean any harm. Don't worry. Life is, sometimes. So what do you say? My good man, can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? You sure won't make any trouble. You sure you won't make any... Why can't I read? Do I look like one? Yes, you do. Literally, look at you compared to the dude on the box. You look like him. No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight effing answer asking that directly anyway. That is true. Why would you ever believe that just asking that question directly would lead to a honest answer? I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have ever noticed. Come in. So you should leave. Understood. I understand your reasoning, but it still makes me upset. You're just a coward. You're just as cowardly as everyone else in this town. Sleep well, my good man, and F you. Oh, well, so that's why you're not coming in, see? You show your true colors. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own. See, but how do I know that they didn't convert you to one and you're trying to like convert me? So now I'm trying to find a place to hide from the sun. so what you finna do? Cause you're not coming in my house. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. You know what? They did say if I don't start letting people in, I'm gonna die, so come in. Thank you, seriously. Okay, yeah, cool. Now I got to live a little longer, thank God. Hello! The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? How long have you been looking? Who are you? Doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not, but I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure I can trust you. I'm not sure I can trust you with it yet. If you can't trust me with anything, why would you trust staying in a house with someone you don't know? The heat doesn't bother you? Take off your jacket. No, you don't have to let me in. I'll leave. I won't beg. I won't bother you any longer. Okay, bye. I can see your hands are stained with gunpowder. Could you shoot me? Right, I'm sure you don't want to waste the bullets. Goodbye. I didn't want to execute you, but I was just trying to call your bluff. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to the recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Okay. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Okay, she is slumped up in the shed. I hope all this ends soon. How did you lose your house? I need to test you. What do you want to check? Show me them teeth. Wait, what, you're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay, I just had my teeth fixed. So if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Huh? Was I ever even there? How'd you get your teeth fixed? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Hey, so do I? Hey, look, I don't make the rules. She says, oh God, I was chased out of my house, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna get run out. Look, I'm sorry, but those teeth are perfectly white, no? Oh, I'm scared of dying. Hey, look, it's not my problem, bye. See, look, that was a visitor. It says identify a visitor and take action. Look, I knew I made the right choice. I just saved everyone's life. I'm really like a hero. I made the right call no one else wanted to make, and I saved lives. I saved my own life, and I saved the lives of my future inhabitants. Hey, you on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but still something worth fighting for. The next generation are just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. What's there to be happy if he just said that? So you want to lie to people? Okay. Why call it lying? People are neck deep in their own pain right now, and I get it why. But sometimes if you remind them of the ways they used to be happy, back when their goal wasn't simply to survive, but to create something beautiful, you get what I'm saying? Life's gotten too bitter lately. I'm gonna need to test you, but I'm gonna let you in. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. Yo, you been seeing all this stuff going on? Crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really. I'm just curious, you know. But hey, I've got a dope way for you to rack in some easy cash. Want to hear it? Since everyone else is busy buying things or being wusses about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are pooping their pants when they should be honing their grind set. Okay, so tell me your proposition. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. F the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? Okay, but you're not telling me, no, you wasted my time. You didn't tell me the business proposition, so you should leave. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I see. You're an effing moron. I didn't realize that at first. My bad. I'll just go see if your neighbors are more receptive to my genius. See you in okay, well, bye. So you don't have to come in my house. You're not coming in. All right, you know, so Persona 5, there was this one lady, she was a fortune teller. I think her name was like Oda. I don't know. I'm gonna show a picture of her. She kind of looks like a more demented version of her, and I don't trust it. I just don't. I can sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it also clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? I didn't need anything. I'm not trying to overstep here, darling. I can just help you understand the cause and effect relationship between the suffering in these walls. Karmic 69, like 2 circling schools of fish. Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, understand? Thank you for dumping all that on my already troubled mind. Yeah, I understand that this is stressful for you since you're a Capricorn, right? How do you know what I am? You're juggling several constellations within yourself. You're a complex person. We can use affirmations to reach the depths of your inner cosmos, you understand, don't you? Then everything will fall into place. Ah, delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under their fingernails. Specialists say that the sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground, which makes sense. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave. You ain't looking too happy. Come here, my boy. Everything's gonna be okay. Still feeling cheerful? Sucker, I don't care about that. I need to test you. Go on if it helps you. Show me them teeth. Hey! I don't make the rules. Everything's easier with the gun, isn't it? No need to listen, no need to think, just pull the trigger instead. Here I'm out. You know, I used to hate myself for a lot of things before I realized that life's not about fixing every flaw. It's about learning to accept yourself. Death is the same way. No, I'm not done with you. I need to test you. Let me see them fingers. Okay, but his hands are clean. Okay, so this is the complex nature of this game, because they might have one sign while not having the other. I'm gonna leave you alone right now and just say that you're going through it but trying to put up a fake facade. Instead, I'm gonna go check on homegirl in the kitchen playing with her tarot cards. Want a reading? How do you know so much about me? What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I am simply a vessel. The stars speak. We do not care. This is actually like, really? Who is banging on my door? Because I carry. I may not have a 9, but I carry. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the visitor. Yeah, howdy. I'm not letting you, let's just say right off the back, you're not getting in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? I got a gun. Delicious. Oh, well, okay. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes. So, you alone? Ugh! I want to say yes, I'm alone. What happens if he do I just die? I know you're alone. I just wanted to see if you'd lie or not. I'll let myself in. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, wait, I'm not alone though. I was joking. I was joking. See, this is why you don't joke. Joking gets you killed. Joking gets you killed. I guess we got one of the endings. Even days later, the house remains empty. Everyone avoids it like a dark omen. That was really stupid of me. More rumors swirled than the number of those who ever called it home. The house, just like the final traces of its owner, has been lost to time. No relatives ever come to collect what was left behind. Everything that belonged to them is lost, worn away, or forgotten. Once death finds you, the proof you ever existed begins to fade almost immediately. Belongings, creations, thoughts, memories, emotions, all dissolve into the void. There is no more you, only nothingness. As if you were never a part of this world to begin with. Oh, so this has to be the bad ending. Dang. You know, they say you F around, you find out. So, hey, yes, I'm alone. I got the achievement. This has been No, I'm Not a Human. Until next time, this has been your boy Geku. Peace.